Hey everybody, Jennifer Roberts here, Podqueen/chef. That's right, chef. Okay, I have a little bit of a chef fantasy, hence the hat, the apron. Now, just so you know, I have worn this apron for 18 years. I've washed it twice, but we're not talking about that. So, I'm gonna cook today. I'm gonna show you how simple you can make a meal. I mean, I think we can do this in about 10 to 12 minutes. And today what we're gonna make is we are going to have tilapia right here. It's a nice light white fish. I'm not a huge fish person, so this tastes great to me. It'll take on the flavor of any seasoning you want it to. Okay, so a couple things. I'm gonna talk about things I like in the process. I love gas stoves. If you have an electric one, put it in the landfill and get a gas stove. Tell your husband, tell your father, tell your brother that's what you need. It's instant heat, instant off. Especially if you have small counter space. You turn it off and then boom, you're good. Because you can just leave it right there. If you have another kind of counter, you don't have much counter space, you turn the pan off, it still cooks while it's on the electric range, and then you gotta put it somewhere. It's not good. You need gas, that's what you need. So this is what we're gonna do. I don't know how much that is, teaspoon-ish. And this is coconut oil. Okay, I've turned my pan to medium. I have Trader Joe's coconut oil. That's another thing I could talk about. I'm a little bit in love with Trader Joe's, but we're not gonna do any product endorsements. Anyway, so I'm gonna heat up my coconut oil in my pan, medium heat pan. Doesn't have to be non-stick, okay? Now this is my tilapia. Now I bought this at Costco. It comes, I don't know, a package of 8 or 10 individually frozen fillets. This is great. You pull it straight out of the freezer, I pop it in some hot water, leave it there for a minute or two, becomes pliable, and you can cook it right away. You could even cook it from a frozen state, but I like it to be thawed out. Okay, here's the deal. Some people have a ton of opinions about fish. Like, oh, it's bad, don't get this kind, get that kind. I don't know about any of that. I really don't. I'm not going to get into all the drama about what has mercury in it and what doesn't. This is what I would say. Don't take a thermometer, break it in half and drink the mercury. Don't do that. That's stupid. But, okay, a little fish with a little trace of mercury, I don't know. Is it going to kill you? I don't know. Someone else can have a blog about that. This is the Pod Queen. This is my kingdom. I'm doing it my way, okay? So this is what we've got going on now. We've got the oil heating up. Don't put your hand in and test it. Just, you know, go, okay, seems right. So I got my little fillet right here, coming right out nice, okay? Right there in the oil. Sizzle, there it is. Now, how simple is this gonna be? I'm wiping my hands on the paper towel right now. I washed them earlier. I have this yummy seasoning. I don't know how to pronounce it. Urban Mere, I don't know. I just buy it. I like it. I'm gonna put it on. Yum. You could put curry on right now, salt, pepper, whatever. I'm gonna put pepper on it because this already has salt. A little of that. My grinder came from Target, another place I love. Okay, now I'm gonna put the lid on it. Quieter, nice. See? Cooking doesn't have to be that complicated. I want to show you it can be simple and easy. You don't have to come home from work and grab a TV dinner and throw it in the microwave. You really can cook whole foods quickly. Now, this is something else I like to drink coffee, you know that. I like to have it when I'm cooking. This is my I Heart Mom cup that Chloe made me. Tastes better in that. Love it. Okay, what we're going to have with our fish is asparagus. I love asparagus. Yum, yum, yum. I love it roasted with olive oil and sea salt, pepper, throw in some crushed garlic. Unbelievable. Put it in the oven for like 8-10 minutes on 450 degrees. Pull it out. Drizzle a little balsamic vinegar on it. Yum. Like it's done in 10 minutes. Easy. So what you need to know about asparagus, I've already trimmed this. Probably like a 1/4 inch at the bottom you got to take off because it's woodsy. And so you just cut it right off. I've already done the prep work because it's like a cooking show here. This is like a big deal Rachel Ray, watch out, I'm after your job. That's what's happening right now. So we're gonna check on my fish. It's looking good. It's not ready to flip quite yet. What I'm looking for is my fish to get a little more opaque, which that's a fancy word for not transparent. Come on, look at me, sporting those words. It's exciting. So, and now we take another drink. This is how we do it. Podqueen loves coffee. Okay, so what we're gonna do, because I didn't use a nonstick pan, I like to cook with a stainless steel pan. On occasion, I'll use nonstick for maybe eggs or something. But why I like stainless steel is it adheres to the pan a little bit. It gets that crisp bottom that you want. So we don't want to lose that. So when it's time to flip, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use another fancy term. I'm going to deglaze the pan, come on, with a little chicken stock. Again, Trader Joe's, come on friends. Cheap, I don't know, $2 or something for this. So we're going to deglaze the pan and then we'll flip it, we'll season it again, and then I'm going to throw the asparagus in and it'll be done, like quickly. Yeah, we're ready. Now, this is, again, you know this show is in my house. We're using my iPhone for videoing this whole project. So we don't have like that camera above that looks down and shows it to you. None of that. Sorry, this is just me right here, doing it live, keeping it real. Oh, loud! Little steam going up. I have a vent, I'll turn on later. Okay, now, fish spatula. I love this. Everyone needs this. Not all fancy equipment is essential. This you will use over and over again. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just gently slide it underneath. We're loosening it up. The goal is to get the liquid underneath the fish. That little guy, the edge, I don't want to do it, but I'll fight him. I win. Look at that. Come on. Okay, I'm destroying it a tiny bit, but no big deal. This is real TV. Okay, now I'm going to, yeah, there. Did it. Okay, so I got a nice crisp edge on that. I'm excited about that. I'm going to re-season. Okay, a little of this good stuff. My camera girl's going to eat this afterwards. A little more pepper. Now I'm going to put the asparagus in right now. So this is probably, I don't know, maybe 3 minutes away from being done. The way you know fish is done is it flakes. You can kind of put the fork in and it would begin to separate. So again, this is a 10 or 12 minute meal. Now I've only done one piece of fish, but it wouldn't take any longer. You would just need a bigger pan. So I still have the yummy broth in here. Okay. Now I'm going to put the asparagus. I'll just show you. If you can see that. Can you see that? Is it working? Little asparagus here on the sides. And I'm going to put the lid on, okay, and I'm going to steam it. Now the rest is just going to steam, and this will be done in like 2 minutes. So you don't need to wait for 2 minutes because you're going to trust me, and I'm going to feed my camera girl. My camera girl slash publicist slash friend slash college student slash woman of God, Candace Nashman. Ladies and gentlemen, there she is. All right. Okay, so that is cooking with the Podqueen. This is simple. This is not complicated. I didn't have fancy equipment. It was real food. It's not processed. Okay, I don't know about the mercury. You can search all that out yourself. Get to some other organic site and then you write me and yell at me later. I don't care. Anyway, my kids eat this, by the way. Kids like tilapia because it'll take on any flavor. They call it chicken. They don't know. They like it. So that's it. Cooking with the Podqueen, people. Keeping it real, keeping it fun, keeping it simple.